We have new Call of Duty Black Ops 4 multiplayer and battle royale information. Let's talk about it.
Get in my way and try to block me, I'ma show aggression.
What is going on, YouTube? My name is Rich, or right away, I am joined here with GGI Tan Kid. If you want to say what's up.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Aaron or Tan Kid here. Welcome back.
So today we have some really interesting things to talk about regarding Black Ops 4, Battle Royale, and actually next year's Call of Duty 2. But mainly, we are going to be focusing on the Black Ops 4 side of things. But we got some information regarding multiplayer, how multiplayer is looking, like the state of what it's in now. And to be honest with you guys, it's not looking too great. We have some information regarding Battle Royale and just a couple of other things here and there. So, Tan Kid, are you ready? Do you want to start off with the sort of first point, break down everything with Black Ops 4 multiplayer?
Unfortunately, right now, boys, with some early playtesters, their reactions, their reviews of the game, and some leaked information about Black Ops 4 multiplayer, it is the worst state any Call of Duty has ever been in at this point of the franchise's life cycle. So I don't get how it's happened. Raid, if you have any multi-dimensional reviews, you see the future. I don't know how this is going to play out. Please tell me some good news if you can see ahead, because right now, apparently, from what people have been saying, the leaked information about early playtesters, people that have been reviewing the game, tweaking the things, because of course they play it and they get reviews from bodies of people that play the game early, so they can change it before it comes out. The people who played it said it's like Overwatch, which it could be good, but that's not good for Call of Duty. And then a game I'm not familiar with, but is similar to Overwatch, is Lawbreakers. If you guys know what that game is, what are you thinking, man?
Right now I'm not too happy, just because I personally have never played Overwatch. I know it could be a popular. I know it is pretty much a popular game.
It is.
People do play it, but I don't think people like to combine the two. I think people like to play Overwatch, and then some days they like to go to Call of Duty. Two separate things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the next point here, they said that Black Ops 4 was actually going to be a mixture of boots on the ground and jetpacks. Now, you and me personally have talked about this before. You said there might be some, I guess, jetpack movements. It wouldn't be like a full jetpack game, but there might be like an extra slide or something like that. You said that, right?
Yes, I think BO4 would do best if they had like a BO3 style movement, but just, I guess, maybe reduce one of the jumps, because you can double jump. I think that'd be a good blend of boots on the ground and jetpacks, because Overwatch is like, you can do 10 jumps on some characters, so it's not the best for Call of Duty right now. It would be even more than Advanced Warfare, which is not a good sign. And the reason why I think they're doing this with the whole mixture of movement, and why they're trying to, emulate it off Overwatch, which we will, expand upon, and, how it's similar to Overwatch, is a big problem a lot of people don't realize about game developers and game publishers. It's Activision Blizzard, not just Activision. So Blizzard runs the side of Overwatch. Activision, as you know, probably most people watching this video, is the person, the body that represents Call of Duty. What the problem is, Call of Duty's been slacking off so bad that Blizzard has now had to come and integrate themselves into Activision's games and essentially take over what Call of Duty once was to, bring it to, other popular games that the company owns, which is Overwatch.
Yeah, so they actually are going to have, specialist, like a specialist system from Black Ops 3, but they said it's going to be next level within Black Ops 4. So they completely removed perks from the game, which already we know World War II did that, and look how it's going right now. People are not too happy about, perks being removed. But yeah, perks are completely removed, but they're instead being morphed into like a strange kind of like kill streak. So like the specialists in Black Ops 4 are going to have like separate kill streaks or perks attached to them. So one of the heroes, or I guess specialists, being in Black Ops 3, one of them had like a movement alteration. One of them literally had a jetpack kind of movement to it. So one specialist out of all of them had jetpacks included, which can change the gameplay drastically. Like,
why would you use any other specialist?
Yeah, exactly, right? Because if you can jump 50 feet in the air and kill someone, obviously that's probably going to be the best specialist. So playtesters even said they did not like this at all. They said this was the worst state they've ever seen Call of Duty, and me personally, just by reading this sounds awful. Like, one specialist, like different specialists having different kind of perks and kill streaks. I just love the whole create a class system. I don't know why they would, avoid that. I don't know why they would go away from the traditional kind of, things we've been used to. But supposedly, yeah, they're going to have specialists, but they're going to be having some weird, strange kill streaks. But now things are changing, which is good. Do you want to get into this? Because things are changing. The playtesters didn't like any of this.
Yeah, so they're going to scale back this, you know, hero system, or the specialists in BO3, you know, how they're kind of emulating it off specialists, but bringing it into the Overwatch, you know, style of gameplay. They're trying to scale it back a bit, which is a good thing, because now the kill streak aspects, you know, that we've seen in the previous Call of Duties, they're going to be brought back into the game, which is a little bit better, because it's going to resemble more of a BO3 and how that specialist system went out. Because imagine this, okay, we have what, 9 specialists in BO3. We take all the specialists, we add a 10th. That 10th one has jetpacks. We take off jetpacks from every single player. What specialist would get played? It's obviously the 10th one. So they're trying to scale it back from the earlier play versions of this, you know, new specialist, new character, new hero approach to how they're going to put into Call of Duty. And eventually, I think it could morph into a good game. And there is going to be a early, you know, event next month, if I'm not mistaken.
Next month.
And that's where more people are going to be, you know, revealed and showcase, you know, further gameplay. If a bunch of YouTubers and a bunch of streamers, you know, go to that event and watch the gameplay and or showcase, you know, a ton of stuff that isn't good, Black Ops 4 is going to have a really, really bad stigma going forward. And especially with this article being leaked, it's already building online. So hopefully the changes have been made, and the changes are drastic enough to where it's brought back to how most people and players, you know, view Call of Duty. Because if it's purely Overwatch, it's rest in peace.
Yeah, and like you mentioned, I mean, the community event is next month, and considering they were so far, I guess, into like the development of Black Ops 4, and they had, you know, their mindset on certain things, like of course with the specialists having, you know, certain perks to them and certain kill streaks to them. Now they have to revert back because the playtesters didn't like this, and since the community event is what, in like 3 weeks, since they have to revert back, they may not be ready. And this is just concerning me, and I bet it's concerning a lot of others who are kind of reading this information and kind of hearing this. But Black Ops 4, they have to do something. They're kind of far behind, so hopefully they do catch up. I have some faith in Treyarch and in, you know, the whole Black Ops series. But moving on to the Battle Royale side of things. Now, so Battle Royale, right now, obviously, like we mentioned, there was no campaign for Black Ops 4, and to do something else, they had to change it because there was no campaign, so they're having Battle Royale. Now, Battle Royale is going to be developed by Raven. Raven Software is going to full-time be working on this, and they will be launching Call of Duty Battle Royale alongside Black Ops 4. So how do you feel about that?
I think it could work out really well, especially because it's 2 different developers and 2 different studios working on, you know, separate games. So the amount of content is going to be updating properly. Because I think one of the biggest things, if you want to compete as a Battle Royale game against Fortnite, which is the Battle Royale juggernaut, is their Epic Games staff. They are ridiculous on their updates. They're so fast. They add new stuff almost every single day. So if you had just Treyarch focusing on, you know, they cut out campaign for a good reason, but, you know, if they had zombies, multiplayer, and Battle Royale, the content, the amount of updates, it would just be too overwhelming. You would have to almost fuse studios. Yeah, it'd be way too much. So if you have Raven, you know, working on something solo, then they can go full-fledged Battle Royale, and Treyarch can focus on their multiplayer and zombies. But the problem is, if you divide the community, if you divide the games, because you need to buy BO4 to play Battle Royale, which is not even from Treyarch, which is kind of a weird dynamic. You have to buy a game that's not even from the same developer to play the other one, and then of course as new DLC from, you know, the original game comes out, they're going to still update Battle Royale. It could be a really sloppy marketing ploy, because if you oh my god, I want to play the new Call of Duty Battle Royale, but I have to spend $60 on it, and I also have to spend $60 on the game before it to get it. It just makes very little sense in terms of the I guess climate of how, you know, Battle Royales are going, because, you know, Fortnite, it's free. So I don't know if this is going to be a hard sell or a really easy sell just because it's Call of Duty, but we'll have to see how it plays out, because Fortnite is the best right now at what they're doing. So if COD wants to compete, they got to really come hard, especially if they're going to charge for it.
Next year's Call of Duty, which seeming to be, you know, Modern Warfare 4, they said you have to buy Modern Warfare 4 to get, you know, the MW4 updates that are going to be going into Battle Royale. So every new COD after Black Ops 4, you have to purchase to play the new updates within the Battle Royale game. It's a little bit odd considering you have to pay $60 to get the new updates, when Epic and Fortnite, they're just releasing updates for free.
Yeah, imagine when Epic drops, when they drop updates, you have to pay for each update. That's essentially what they're doing right now.
So Battle Royale will be updated, you know, with maps and guns and other things that Black Ops 4 has to offer, but to play the newest updates, when the newer Call of Duties come out, you have to buy the newer Call of Duties every time after Black Ops 4 to kind of update the Battle Royale side of things. So that's like basically what's going on with Battle Royale. And, you know, Black Ops 4, we do have some slight information going on with Infinity Ward side of things, because that is is going to be the 2019 release of Call of Duty, and they said that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is going to be coming towards the end of the year. They said it could be released with Black Ops 4 or slightly before Black Ops 4. I really hope it's not released with Black Ops 4. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense why they're doing so many different games. I'm actually so mad right now that you just said that, because I had no idea MWR was still coming out. So now we're gonna have BO4, which is apparently the worst COD ever, MWR, which is MW2R,
yeah.
which is gonna be a separate game. Of course, they're not gonna put that for free. It's gonna be $70,
yeah.
and if you're in Canada, it's gonna be 3,000, because it's insane how much games cost outside of the US. And then now we have a Battle Royale game coming out that's separate from it. And then if a new COD comes out, I have to then buy the new COD to get the Battle Royale content for the new COD in the back. I'm leaving!
I'm losing my mind too.
I'm leaving the room.
But they also said next year in 2019, then they will have Modern Warfare 3 Remastered plus Modern Warfare 4.
Stop!
So
there's too many games!
And
how much money is this gonna cost?
I don't know, literally so much. But they don't know if Modern Warfare 3 Remastered will have multiplayer or not. But yeah, Modern Warfare 4 is supposedly launching next year with multiplayer and also the Battle Royale expansion and zombies.
Wait, they don't know if MW3R is gonna have multiplayer?
Yeah, dude, yeah.
What is going on?
I don't know. Guys, let us know your opinions about this. Black Ops 4 is looking like the worst Call of Duty game ever. Battle Royale, you have to buy the next Call of Duty to get the updates for the game. So much is happening right now. I can't process it all.
Yeah, do you guys think BO4 is it gonna last? Do you think MW2R? Just let us know if you
Black
think
Ops 3 year 4, ladies and gentlemen.
If you think which game would actually work the best, and if any games are gonna work at all. Just let us know which game you're gonna be looking forward to, which you're not, because there's just so many games. Can we just do a little recap?
Yeah.
Just so people can understand what's going on with Call of Duty right now. Black Ops 4 by Treyarch, Battle Royale by Raven, MW2R, MW3R with now we don't know if it's multiplayer, and I have to buy each one of those to get the Battle Royale off the top. What is happening?
My mind hurts. It really does. But
you have to solve an equation to get COD working today.
Hopefully they polish things up. I don't know, man, but thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you guys next time.